Hello Internet, my name is Philip Defranco and let's talk about some of the stuff that mattered to me today. First thing up is net neutrality. The reason I want to talk about net neutrality is new slides have been leaked from a webinar from two companies that represent Verizon, AT&T, and Vodafone. Now while these companies at one time may have been friends of net neutrality, it appears at least the companies representing them have some other ideas. So let's fully explain net neutrality first. Net neutrality is what makes the internet in general amazing. It's open, you can consume it as you please, there really are no restrictions. Now, companies wanting to make money are scared of this because it looks like the Wild West to them. They want to enforce rules, control you. And that's why they have these slides projecting fees they would charge their consumers if they wanted to use these services. Vodafone, YouTube, Skype, Facebook. The two that are similar, of course, are Skype and Vodafone. And you may notice, because Skype is not a represented client, they would charge fees to their consumers to use it, but not for Vodafone, because everyone there is buddy-buddy. I found that the best way to explain this to my friends is the amusement park analogy. For the most part, the internet has been kind of like an amusement park. You pay a fee at the gate, and you just go in and enjoy. Now granted, you can pay a different fee at the gate. Usually, the more you pay, the faster you get to the rides, but the faster you get to all the rides. Now what opponents of net neutrality want to do is they want to charge you at the gate, and then charge you at the rides. More of like a carnival. And when they market it, it may even sound good. They'll be like, oh, we'll charge you less at the gate, and then depending on whatever services you want to use, we'll charge you there. You might end up actually spending less money in small print if you use the services we deem acceptable. Now the reason it's even easy to see why it would be scary is Vodafone and Skype. They can charge you whatever they want for you to use Skype just to have access, but Vodafone's free, essentially holding a service that you might want to use hostage. Then of course you have the other steps like YouTube. You would have to pay a fee to use YouTube to have access to YouTube, but maybe not one of the other video providers that are friends. And now some people will argue that this is a lot like cable. You have access to the general stuff and then you pick and choose what you want. But that doesn't make sense because the internet is open and free, and anything that's not has a monthly fee already. It's quite literally like the water company charging you separate fees, different rates, for water you use in the dishwasher compared to water you use in the sink. At the end of the day, it is all water. Now keep in mind, if these companies are the first ones to do this, Sprint has a new customer. That being said, all the companies like money. All the companies like control. And the thing people need to realize is if we give these companies an inch, they will take a mile and then charge you to drive on it. And that's why it is an absolute necessity that if these companies do this, we would have to leave whatever company starts this. Because if the government can't protect us from this, consumer demand is all we have. But guys, that's really everything that mattered to me today. And guys, of course, your question of the day, I have my opinion on net neutrality, and I know that my opinion is not everyone's. What do you think? Just about the whole thing. Let me know. But of course, as always, my name is Philip Defranco, and you've just been filled in. You are welcome.